Hello Culers and football lovers around the world. Barcelona's transfer radar is buzzing again, and this time the focus is on strengthening their defense. Reports from Fischages reveal that Borussia Dortmund's Nico Schlotterbeck has caught the eye of the Catalan giants, though Bayern Munich stand as a major obstacle in the race for his signature. At just 25, the talented left-footed centre-back is eager for a new challenge and could be the missing piece in Hansi Flick's defensive puzzle. Meanwhile, with pressure mounting in La Liga and a growing injury list, Barca's resilience will once again be put to the test as they prepare for a crucial clash against Sevilla. From transfer pursuits to injury struggles and tactical battles, there's plenty unfolding in the Blaugrana camp, so let's dive into it all. According to Fischages, Barcelona have added Borussia Dortmund's Nico Schlotterbeck to their shortlist of defensive targets, but the Catalans will have to battle Bayern Munich for his signature. The 25-year-old left-footed centre-back is reportedly eager to take the next big step in his career and join a club with greater ambition, which has sparked strong interest from several top European sides. Both Barcelona and Bayern Munich are keeping a close eye on Schlotterbeck's situation, with each club taking a different approach to secure him. Dortmund, meanwhile, are aware that retaining the player will be difficult, as he feels ready to move on and test himself at a higher level. Bayern appear to have the upper hand for now. The German champions are looking to rebuild their defense after an inconsistent season, and Schlotterbeck fits perfectly into their long-term plans. His composure, tactical intelligence, and strength have made him a top priority. It's also reported that Schlotterbeck would not hesitate to make the switch from Dortmund to Munich, knowing the move could bring him closer to major trophies. At the same time, Barcelona are also monitoring the player's development closely. Head coach Hansi Flick, who knows Schlotterbeck well, sees him as a perfect fit for his defensive system. The club is keen to bring in a left-footed defender to add balance and depth after a season plagued by injuries and inconsistency. However, Barca face a major financial challenge. Bayern are in a stronger position to offer both a higher transfer fee and better wages. Even so, Barcelona remain hopeful that their footballing style, global reputation, and the prestige of playing in La Liga could convince Schlotterbeck to join them. Following Real Madrid's 3-1 win over Villarreal, the pressure is now on Barcelona to defeat Sevilla away from home and enter the international break as La Liga leaders. But injuries continue to trouble Flick's squad. Marc-Andre ter Stegen and Gavi remain long-term absentees, while Fermin Lopez, Rafinha, and Joan Garcia are also sidelined until after the break. Adding to their woes, Lamine Yamal has been ruled out for 2 to 3 weeks, a major setback given his brilliant recent form and growing importance in the team. Favorable conditions for Barcelona. Sevilla may not be at their best this season, but they remain an opponent that demands full attention. After Real Madrid's 3-1 triumph over Villarreal, the spotlight now turns to Barcelona, who are under pressure to claim all 3 points in their upcoming away clash against Sevilla if they hope to enter the international break at the top of La Liga. Hansi Flick's men can't afford any mistakes, but their growing injury list continues to be a major concern. Marc-Andre ter Stegen and Gavi remain long-term absentees, while Fermin Lopez, Rafinha, and Joan Garcia have also joined the sidelines, all expected to return only after the break. To make matters worse, young sensation Lamine Yamal has been ruled out for 2 to 3 weeks, a significant setback given his outstanding recent performances and rising influence in the squad. Sevilla, meanwhile, are far from their best this season, yet they remain a team that demands full focus. Interestingly, they've performed better away from home than at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan, where they've managed just 1 point from 3 matches. However, history strongly favors Barcelona in this fixture. The Catalans haven't lost a league game at Sevilla's home ground since October 2015, when they fell 2-1. Since then, Barça have picked up 6 wins and 3 draws in their last 9 visits, including victories in each of their last 3 trips. Their most recent success was a commanding 4-1 win last season, even after playing much of the second half with 10 men following Fermin Lopez's red card. That performance stands as a reminder of what the team is capable of when firing on all cylinders. Now, with key players missing and the pressure mounting, Flick must find a way to guide his side to another crucial win. The goal is clear: secure 3 points, maintain the chase with Real Madrid, and head into the international break on top of La Liga once again. After beating Real Madrid 4 times during last season's historic domestic treble, it was easy to see why Barcelona entered their clash with PSG full of confidence. Having defeated Real Madrid 4 times on their way to that success, they began their La Liga title defense in superb fashion, remaining unbeaten after 7 matches and collecting 19 points out of a possible 21. They also kicked off their Champions League journey with an impressive 2-1 win away to Newcastle at a vibrant St. James Park. What made this run even more remarkable was that Barca had been without Lamine Yamal, their brightest young attacking star, for 4 matches, along with other key absences like Rafinha and goalkeeper Joan Garcia. Despite these setbacks, Hansi Flick's men looked sharp heading into the midweek fixture at Montjuic, unlike their opponents. PSG, on the other hand, were severely depleted. The French champions arrived without captain Marquinhos and their entire first-choice forward line, Ousmane Dembele, Kvicha Kvaratskhelia, and Desire Doué, while midfielder João Neves was forced to withdraw during the warm-up. This meant Luis Enrique's side played without 6 of the starters who had destroyed Inter Milan in last season's Champions League final. Before kickoff, it seemed like the perfect opportunity for Barcelona to make a bold statement early in the Champions League campaign. However, as midfielder Vitinha later reflected, it was PSG who sent a message to Europe by turning the game around to win 2-1 at Montjuic. "Sometimes there's talk before matches, but we just focus on playing, and we won," said Vitinha. "We were missing key players, but others stepped up, and that's what makes this team strong." For Barcelona, it was a reality check. The Blaugrana remain one of Europe's most electrifying teams under Flick's high-risk attacking style, a system that almost guarantees goals. They made an excellent start, scoring for the 45th consecutive game, a club record. Yamal, back in the lineup, looked unstoppable from the first minute, gliding past 3 PSG defenders before helping create the opener, a beautiful Ferran Torres finish from a Marcus Rashford assist in the 19th minute. But after their bright start, Barca lost control. PSG grew stronger as the half progressed, and from the 30th minute onward they dictated play. Flick later admitted that despite Pedri and Frenkie de Jong's efforts, PSG's midfield seized command and never let go. Meanwhile, transfer news around Camp Nou continues to heat up. Barcelona are now reportedly leading the race to sign Bayern Munich defender Dayot Upamecano. The French centre-back's contract runs until June 2026, making a pre-contract deal an appealing move for clubs seeking top defensive talent without paying a massive transfer fee. Upamecano's calmness, leadership and Champions League experience make him a perfect candidate for Barca's backline, especially with Ronald Araujo's future uncertain. Hansi Flick's familiarity with the player from his Bundesliga days could also be key in convincing him to make the switch. Though Real Madrid and Liverpool are monitoring the situation, Barcelona's proactive approach and Flick's influence could give them a crucial edge. If the deal materializes, securing Upamecano would be a massive boost to Barcelona's long-term defensive project and another sign of their strategic rebuilding under Flick. As Barcelona navigate an intense period filled with transfer talks, injury setbacks and on-field challenges, their determination to stay at the top remains unwavering. The pursuit of Nico Schlotterbeck highlights their ambition to rebuild a solid backline, while the potential signing of Dayot Upamecano further proves their long-term vision under Hansi Flick. Despite setbacks, the Blaugrana continue to show spirit and purpose, aiming to reclaim their dominance both domestically and in Europe. With each match and each move in the transfer market, Barcelona's story this season is shaping up to be one of persistence, evolution and hope for a brighter future.